Today we have 3 energy stocks that I want to talk to you guys about that I could be buying a lot of shares of very soon. Before we get into that though, make sure to join our free Discord, guys, with the first link down in the description below. It does not cost any money to click that link, join up. We have free alerts, free chat, and a host of other options that you guys can check out in there as well. We're just getting started, so I'd be very excited to see you guys in there. And of course, if you want to join even further and get into our premium membership, which allows you to get access to our daily buy and sell alerts, you guys got to go over to the Join Us tab and hit one of these different ad copies that we've been posting out, so you guys can get in there, obviously, and get access to all of those buy and sell alerts. But let's talk about these stocks right here. TipRanks is a interesting website. This is a website that allows us to see a lot of different price targets being put out by a variety of different analysts. And one of the things that they're really focusing on right now is the overall energy sector, but more specifically, these are cyber related sectors. So CyberArk Software is the first stock that they're talking about, ticker symbol CYBR. They have 11 top analysts who are recently rating this stock as a buy. CyberArk Software engages in the development, marketing, and sale of access security software solutions. And today, Cohen & Co. analysts reiterated a buy rating on the CYBR stock with a price target of about $195. Pretty good, all things considered, especially when we go take a look at the current overall price of this stock. We'll pull it up right here so you guys can take a look. All things considered, it's sitting at about $145 per share right now. Not a lot of volume though, guys. This is a very, very low float stock. Not a lot of volume going on with that specific play. But again, they say furthermore, the consensus of the 12-month forecast of top analysts on the stock indicates an upside of about 20.5%. Not too bad there at all. Overall, from the charts, guys, it's very hard to do technical analysis when there's such little volume and the candles are not really forming the way that they normally would when the volume is a lot higher. That's why typically with these types of plays, we like to look on more of a long-term perspective, typically on the kind of month charts. And we've been kind of stagnating here with overall price action. But keep that in mind, we still have a lot of analysts who seem to think that this stock still has potentially a pretty long way to go as far as overall gains are concerned. So that's always something to keep an eye on and keep looking out for. So next stock here is the Driven Brands Holdings company. Driven Brands Holdings is a automotive service company, and yesterday analyst Chris O'Cole of Stifel Nicolaus reiterated a buy rating on the DRVN stock and set a price target of about $40. The stock's overall 12-month price prediction, based on the consensus of the 3 top analysts who gave it a buy rating and 1 analyst who gave it a hold, implies an upside of about 33% potentially there. So let's go take a look at this stock as well, and I will give obviously my thoughts on this specific type of company. So Driven Brands Holding Inc. This stock has a little bit more volume, so we're kind of moving in some more interesting directions. We had a nice little pullback there, really kind of doing with the rest of the market did just a couple of days ago, back on the 23rd of February, sitting at about $27 per share. We're now kind of pushing back up towards that $28 to $27 per share rating. Again, they expect this overall stock to jump to $40. Most of the top analysts do, with about a 33.2% upside. Do I see a type of upside with this stock? And honestly, I potentially do. Their earnings have been pretty good over the last couple of years, or not years, a couple of meetings. This last earnings wasn't anything too crazy, and that's why we saw kind of a little bit of a downward trend right there. There was a bit of surprise, as you can see, with the specific earnings report, but keeping that in mind, this is still a very strong company technically and fundamentally, and I think that they do have a point here on where it could be going in the future. The last stock here is Option Care Health, or OPCH. Now, all 4 top analysts who are recently rating OPCH stock gave it a buy recommendation. This is a company that provides home and alternative site infusion services for blood infusions, transfusions, things like that. Today, Jeffrey analysts also initiated a buy rating on the stock with a price target of about $38. Not too bad. Overall, the consensus, though, of the 12-month price target of top analysts suggests about an upside of about 24.6%. So let's go take a look real quick at this last stock here, and I'll give you guys my overall thoughts on this. So we had a massive breakout towards the upside here. This is likely right here on earnings. They recently reported earnings. They beat on pretty much all the expected numbers that they were expecting to beat on. Really good revenue, about $4.39 million, 0.42% up from their last earnings, which is pretty impressive. And that's why we see this huge breakout up towards the upside here. Now, whether or not we can stay at these levels, seems like there's a lot of profit takers for people who have bought this stock at previous levels, and we're waiting to see potentially where this stock could be going. Keep in mind there is a price target of about $38 here. So the question remains is that are we going to pull back in the subsequent days ahead, and are we going to see a kind of a consolidation period before we can move towards that $38 price target, which gives us a nice upside here towards the stratosphere, as you can see there. Very interesting stuff, guys. All of these stocks I think are pretty interesting and are something that I'm going to be continuing to look at, and of course talking about in our Discord, which you guys can literally join for free. All you have to do is hit that first link down in the description below. Amazing community full of like-minded individuals all on the same path to learn how to become better traders in the stock market in general, guys. Hit that link if you haven't joined already. But other than that, that's all I have for you guys today. I'm Kyle with Finance Bro. Take it easy.